ever lose a case like this.
You're exactly correct. What you just said exactly correct.
What happens then if this lawsuit ends up in a settlement?
I think it should be settled. I don't see why, and I'm astonished it hasn't been settled. I cannot see Fox allowing 2 months of their people going on the stand, admitting they lied, and they relied on false facts. It's astonishing to me that this case has not been settled. I think last year, 3 libel cases were tried to a conclusion over the hundreds that are filed. People recognize that nobody wins if you show all of Fox's laundry here. I'm astonished that they haven't done it.
And so ultimately then, in the last 30 seconds we have, Martin, how does this case, one way or the other, affect the work of journalists?
I think that in holding Fox liable, it'll stop other people who are so used to lying on the air. So I think it's a great step forward for the democracy. The world is more than just journalists. The democracy is helped by cleaning out the sewage, and that's what this case can do.
That's First Amendment attorney Martin Garbus. Martin, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
There's been no let-up in the heavy artillery fire bombardments that began in Sudan over the weekend. 2 rival military groups are engaged in open warfare, a battle for power as millions of people are sheltering inside.
The United Nations says close to 200 people have been killed so far, with hundreds more wounded. Just yesterday, the European Union ambassador was also assaulted at his residence, and a U.S. diplomatic convoy was fired on. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said everyone involved is safe and calls with both sides he pushed for a ceasefire.
NPR's Emmanuel Akinwotu is in Lagos following the latest. Good morning.
Good morning.
So this is the 4th day of fighting in Sudan, and you've been speaking to people there. If you could just describe what everyone's going through.
Layla, just incredibly bleak stories from people trapped inside their homes for days. No running water, hardly any food, no electricity. And in the backdrop, the constant rubble of fighting going on all day, all night. No let up. The humanitarian situation in Sudan is growing dire. Some hospitals have had to shut down. Many are running out of supplies. Some have been taken over actually by the Rapid Support Forces, the RSF, for warfare. One person just outside Khartoum told me late last night that the RSF were actually embedding in their homes within their neighborhoods, ordering people to leave and making these homes a target for airstrikes. Tagreed Abdin, she's an architect, a mother, and she's trapped like millions of other people inside her home in Khartoum. And she shared her frustration about this entire situation in a video on Twitter. And you can hear in the background the rumble of explosions.
We're just caught in the middle. I don't have a preference. It's like, just, this is our new normal now.